Manchester United transfer news. Now, we've got some more news regarding Manchester United transfers, which is good news for Manchester United, I do believe. Things are looking a little bit more on the up, I think. And the main two I'm going to talk about in this video are Bruno Fernandes and Wan-Bissaka. Now, Bruno Fernandes is the first one I'm going to talk about. Now, I said in the first time I did a video on this that I believed that Manchester United's interest was real in the deal, and that I thought that Man City's involvement wasn't real, and that it was more to try and boost the value of the player up, the agent fees and whatever other else, saying that Man City were involved just to get everything up. I thought that Manchester United were the main interest in him, and it does actually seem that way. Some people weren't sure that Manchester United were going to get him, but I was for some reason confident, because I think Man City have got so many players, just that they want Felix as well. They want so many players in the Man City team. Kevin De Bruyne, David Silva's still there. They've got Bernardo Silva. They've got so many players that I just don't see. I mean, you're going to go there, and will you even get in the starting lineup at Manchester United? He is guaranteed to start. I mean, he probably would even start at Man City. He's been so good last season, but you look at some of their players that they don't even play every week. Even Aguero and Sane are not even starting week in, week out, and it's crazy to think with their massive squad. But at Manchester United, he would be playing every single week. Got a ridiculous goal and assist ratio last season. Will not be matching that in the Premier League, but still, even in that Portuguese league, that is still a ridiculous goals return from an attacking midfielder, second striker, player in the forward positions. Even as a striker, that is a very good return from a player of his ilk, and he's not actually a striker. Now, the news that is coming out is that Manchester United have an agreement with Sporting for Bruno Fernandes, latest being worked on various clubs interested, but he's close to Manchester United. Now, that is what they're saying. This is supposed to be a reliable source. Pedro Balazzo I don't know how you pronounce this guy's name. I really don't. I mean, I'm terrible at foreign names, so excuse me there. But this is supposed to be a reliable source from Italy, so it's supposed to be tier 1. So it does look like Manchester United are close to this deal, and I'm really am pleased if Manchester United get this one over the line. I really am. I mean, if Manchester United have an agreement with Sporting Lisbon, as it says here, then that's good. But you've got to have an agreement with the player. That is my only downfall on that, as the player agreed to come to Manchester United over whether Manchester City are linked to him and do want the player, and whether Liverpool want the player as well, because it does look like he will come to the Premier League. That is the problem. At this moment in time, you would pick one of them two over Manchester United, unfortunately, but he would be an automatic mainstay in that midfield, or at the tip of a diamond, wherever you're going to play him. If Manchester United choose to, what formation they choose to play, are they going to play a 4-4-2 diamond? That might be the way for Manchester United to go next season, but it is looking like he will sign. Will he be the man in the squad to replace Paul Pogba? We will have to wait and see. Hopefully not. Hopefully they can both play with someone else in there. What I would love to see is them two play, and it would be, for me, my favourite midfield player at Manchester United, Jimmy Garner. That would be my midfield 3 dream, but probably Jimmy Garner's a little bit of time off being a first team player, but we will have to see on that third midfielder. Will it be a Rabiot coming in? Will Matic keep his place? That's if we have 2 more attacking minded midfielders, plus like Manchester City, you've got a Fernandinho, like obviously that type of defensive midfielder. Who are we gonna play at that role? As I say, will it be Matic keeps his place? Will Scott McTominay play there? Or for my preferred option would be Jimmy Garner, if he can get some experience maybe in the Europa League and bed into it for the season, because I think he's a fantastic player who could play in that position. But Manchester United might want to go out and get another midfielder. A lot of people do want to see Manchester United sign 2 midfielders this transfer window, and would Rabiot from PSG be a good sign for Manchester United also. Now, the other real breaking news is the Wan-Bissaka news. Now, Manchester United are heavily linked with Wan-Bissaka. Now, there has been so many reports out there on this Wan-Bissaka to Manchester United. Now, will Manchester United sign Wan-Bissaka? I think that we're very much in the front running for Wan-Bissaka, and all the reports, Sky Sports are saying it, I think BBC are saying it, all the other outlets are saying it, that Manchester United have had a bid turned down. I think it's of around £40 million for Aaron Wan-Bissaka, the Crystal Palace man. Now, I think Manchester United are going to probably have to go up in the region of 50 to 60 million to get the England under-21 man. Now, for me, if you have to pay 50 million, just get the deal done. I think it will get done eventually. They're just haggling over a fee, Crystal Palace. But this is a really good transfer for Manchester United. If we could get these two transfers over the line, oh my God, that would be fantastic for Manchester United. It really would. He is a very, very good defensively. Attackingly, maybe he's got a bit to improve, but he was playing for Crystal Palace. So let's give him a bit of slack for that. But it's just been fantastic defensively. One of the best defensive fullbacks he was last season in Europe. And yes, he's only played one season for Crystal Palace in the Premier League, one full season, but a lot of players have had one full season and they've gone on and been fantastic players. He's playing at the highest level in the Premier League, been really, really good, and we've seen what fullbacks go for. I mean, Man City have bought Mendy at fullback, they've bought so many fullbacks, they've bought Danilo, they've bought Walker, they've bought so many fullbacks for big, vast amount of money. You've got to do it if you want to get the best, and they're already proven out there. You've got to pay the money, and I think it'll be somewhere between 50 and 60 million pounds that Crystal Palace will eventually give in and sell. Wan-Bissaka will most likely want to come to Manchester United over Crystal Palace, but the only problem is he does have 3 years left on his contract, so we'll have to wait and see there. Other news, there's not too much news at the moment. The Delect news seems to have gone a bit quiet, so I don't know if I think we're out of the running for him. I really do. I didn't think this was going to happen anyway. Reports are we're still in the race for Harry Maguire, not my preferred choice at all, but could we get either? I mean, he's got to be better than what we've got in defence, but it says Manchester City are also interested in him, so could he go there? I think the price is just very, very steep for him. I think we would be better off looking elsewhere. I mean, I would prefer Koulibaly, but his is so steep as well. I mean, his is ridiculous price for Manchester United, but the only one is Ruben Dias, who I watched last night play for Portugal and was immense. The rumours are would cost about 50 million euros, which for me would be the better option if we cannot get Delect or Koulibaly. He would be then my next in line, and then Harry Maguire would probably be next in line after that. The only problem is he's not Premier League proven, but I think that the price you're going to have to pay for Harry Maguire, I mean, he's better than Jones and Smalling and Rojo and Bay, because Bay is always injured, but I'm not too sure if he's streets ahead of Lindelof. And for me, paying sort of 75, 85 million pounds for Harry Maguire is a lot, considering he will improve Manchester United, but will he take us to that real next level that Manchester United want to go? Is he going to be that Manchester United Virgil van Dijk, or be the Manchester United Vincent Kompany? I'm not too sure he will get to that elite level, but Ruben Dias would be that one for me. He's only 22 years of age and looked immense yesterday. He would probably be that upcoming player that I would probably go for a lesser amount of money, and we could still have money to spend in further areas of the squad, because there's other areas of the squad we do need to improve as well, and I think that he could grow into a player that could do massive for Manchester United. He's young, only 22, playing for Benfica, got quite a lot of experience for them, playing for the Portuguese national team, won the Nations League yesterday, so I think it would be a good buy. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on the situation. I do think that Manchester United will get another signing over the line within the next couple of weeks. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.